Friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If it is your first time here, I do reviews, very honest ones. I cook, I do time and money saving videos, and I motivate you to stay active because it is not always about the body. Your health is what should be important. Now, please, if you're new here, subscribe to this channel. Today's video is all about your fridge freezer situation. If you have tried a few things and nothing seems to work, then I am here to tell you some of the things that you can do if your fridge freezer situation is smelly. So how many times am I going to say situation? Now please subscribe to this channel. 3 videos in a week: Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. Let's go to the video. Point number one, make sure that you clean your fridge as often as you can. You can always give it that like deep cleaning situation. The minimal being you just wipe it off. This is like one of the major things that gets like forgotten when we have those chores and you are like, kesho nikipata time I'll clean my fridge, and then what happens? You get busy with kiddos and everything and you don't do anything at the end of the day. Some things like this zinataka hiyo planning ya just have a way of managing your chores, assuming you don't have a house manager or something like me. Have those chores that you do like monthly, like curtain cleaning and stuff like that. Have those chores that you do over the weekends, cleaning the fridge folds there, and then have those chores that you do like daily, like cleaning your bathrooms, your toilets and vyombo and such. So have that plan. If you know very well that you're going to forget, then you better have a reminder somewhere. Just note it down mahali. So deep clean it when you can, and in most cases, maybe when you don't have a lot of like time, just do a wipe through. Just get your disinfecting solution. In this case, just do some water vinegar or water ndimu or lemon and just wipe your fridge with it. It will control the odor. At the same time, it will eliminate any stain that it could be having. Vitu kama beetroots zitakuwa na very permanent kind of stain. Vitu kama turmeric, if you're making any food with turmeric and stuff like that. So when you detect that your fridge has a stain, you see like this one, it might take me a minute or two just scraping that whatever off. So clean the stains immediately to avoid the whole process ya kuaccumulatisha the whatevers, and then it will be messy and that itachangia kwa harufu ya fridge yako. So if you want to avoid the odors from accumulating and starting and all that, then make sure that you deal with spillage. Any moment that you detect that kuna kitu mess up around your fridge, and make sure that you clean that up. I do homemade spray that is very, very handy when it comes to dealing with kitchen mess and every other mess. Just like the pantry, apply the first in first out policy. Kama hii uliweka last week, then ile unaweka leo, then utaikula later ndio ukule ya last week. But I don't really understand why you should be doing that. But if you have to, then apply the first in first out policy. Another thing, avoid this. I don't have leftovers. I don't keep leftovers. If I do have leftovers, zinakonsumiwa the next meal, because yes, I am not busy to an extent siwezi jipikia, and when I get that busy, then I should be in a position where I can hire someone to cook for me, because kama si make pesa, what will I be busy doing? Anyway, that's by the way. I know it's relevant. Point is, don't do this to your fridge, okay? Don't put your food, your things like this. Hapa kuna mkate, hapa kuna githeri, hapa kuna pilau, matoke ziko huku, fish ulipika last year. Don't. Instead, make sure that you have very tight lids za containers zako za storage ya whatever food yenye unaweka. Make sure that your storage containers ziko na tight lids. Unaweka chakula ndani and then you tighten everything up. Make sure that it is super tight and then you store this. Keeping everything open and open and open. That is how orders in a mix up, and then you open the fridge and you wonder what is smelling like, whatever smell that you will be smelling. Please don't put or keep your leftovers for forever. You cook a lot of food that you can't finish, and the practice should be just cook something. If you want a meal to extend to the following day, for example, for lunch, you know how many people you're cooking for, then plan for 2 servings every person. Umeplania kila mtu plate mbili, that is for dinner and it extend to tomorrow breakfast, like in my case, because this bread, milk, chai situation does not happen like every morning here. Mostly itakuwa ni chakula. So plan on the amount of food that you're going to be cooking. Containers and containers of leftovers. The last week, the last month, zimejaa hapo, you're continuing to pile things. Hata zingine by the time ushtukie ziko zishaharibika. That is not a good practice. Make sure that you control the amount of leftover business that you are doing. If you're freezing your food, then again, be labeling whatever that you have. Control the amount of moisture and humidity. Most of us get like organizers for the fridge, which is a good thing. And even if you don't have the organizers, the best thing to avoid creating more moisture is to line the organizer, and then after you line the organizer, put your cabbage there. The role of this is to collect any moisture accumulation kwa dish yenyewe. You can use the kawaida serviettes, or you can use kawaida like to vitamba, like the kitchen like towels zile light. I should be cleaning this right away. I had already done disinfecting. So another point is to always deal with spillage immediately. Just spray wherever there and wipe it, because if you don't, it is going to stain your fridge, and before you know it, itakuwa imejaa alama za chakula huko, colors, turmeric and every other thing. A bigger fridge, the more you are likely to have stuff that zimeaccumulate huko ni expired and all that. Just get a fridge that is good and enough for your needs, and try to manage or keep inventory of what you have. You don't have to what do I want to say? You don't have to write a book or print those things. Well, you can, because why not, if you have that time and grace to do that? But what I mean is, go through the compartments, see what you have, see whether it is being used, and if it is not, then determine whether it is still within the consuming window that it should be. Ukipata uko na githeri za 2019, then you know what to do. The dustbin, that is wastage. You shouldn't be doing that. So keep track of what you have in your fridge. That way you are likely to know when expired stuff or spoiled stuff is there. Ukipata ni expired, ukipata hata zingine ujui zilikuwa nini, you just put things you didn't label date. One of the dangers that you can do ni kukuwa na vitu kwa fridge yako na freezer yako uja label. If you are living that lifestyle ya food prepping, you cook one Sunday, you're just cooking mountains of food and packing them, then just know the estimate your broth. Just know your pilau ita keep for how long, whether in the fridge or in the freezer. That way you avoid taking spoiled food, because that food might not taste bad at all, but it is not good for your health. Eventually, sooner or later, you might have issues to do with your health. Now, always make sure that your fridge temperatures are right, okay? This will also stop or prevent wastage, because ukiweka kitu kwa fridge and then you put temperatures zenye hazifai, what will happen is wastage, sababu whatever you have been keeping uta end up kuitupa because it will spoil. Make sure that you use these bad guys to adjust The temperatures, adjust the temperatures all the way. Make sure that you know exactly what you're keeping. If it is fruit and vegetables, the ultimate temperature, put it there. Overall temperatures, fridge should be 37 to 40 degrees, 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. Just knowing the exact, yeah, whatever that you will be keeping. I'm sorry, there's a lot of reflection, your ring light na bulb. Now, assuming our fridge is already smelly, what do we do? This is what we do. Or maybe you want to minimize the whole chances of it getting smelly. Put a bowl, ikiwezekana, the lowest rack of your fridge, your bicarbonate of soda or baking soda. Put like a spoon. Ukiweka, then uweke some water and keep it there. Si lazima iwe empty, like there is nothing inside the fridge. No, what you need to do is put it at some corner. It will be dealing with that odor slowly, and before you know it, it will absorb all that odor. Another option is your white substitute vinegar. Just get your substitute vinegar, weke maji, and then drop it kwa corner someplace in your fridge and keep it there. I assure you that before you know it, the odor will be like gone. Cut some lime or some lemons and just put them kwa kasahani or some place and keep them someplace. Unaweza choose compartment ya kuweka your nyamas. Okay, you can choose your chicken and meat section and then put those there. Those for sure will come a long way. Or you can just put it chini kwa fridge kabisa, sababu you need the whole what is it called, the whole deodorizing effect to be everywhere. So just do that. Cut hizi ni lime. This is just pieces lime moja. You just place them there and I promise you that you're going to have a freshly smelling fridge all the time. Freshly, is that English? I don't know. Another way of making sure that your fridge smells fresh is to use vanilla essence, and this is how you use it. Get some cotton, ukate to round things, aka balls, and then you soak some vanilla essence, and then you can pick a place where to drop them, maybe kwa corners. If it has some odor at the moment, when you're doing that, it will clear it like instantly. So just do that. Maybe a bonus, don't keep things that are not meant to be kept in a fridge or in a freezer in here. You don't have to. Viazi zinafanya nini kwa fridge? Zinafanya nini? Cassava zinafanya nini kwa fridge? Vitu kama kitunguu, you might buy those sliced vitungus, or you meal prep and then you're slicing your vitungus, keeping them looking all sassy, IG ready and YouTube ready, but we all agree that your kitungu haita taste as kitungu yenye umekata size. And maybe a question, how long does it take to slice a kitungu? Well, you need to look for a fridge that has those deodorizing and such effects. They are fancier, there are those that are basic and everything to do with your pocket. So friends, that is the video, easy peasy, 10 points plus a bonus. Tell me some of the things that you're doing to keep your freezer situation fresh. Yes, and because of the situation, you need to subscribe to this channel. My name is Rachel. In case you forgot, I'll see you in my next one. Remember, it is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. Go ahead.